Steelers were robbed. Steelers were robbed. Steelers did their part to get themselves into the playoffs. Defeated the Cleveland Browns yesterday, 28-14. The Bills did their part to get the Pittsburgh Steelers into the playoffs. Defeated the Patriots. I don't even remember the score, but it was by double digits. The Jets didn't get the memo. An offense led by Joe Flacco only managed to put up 6 points. Typically, you need more than that to win NFL games. Problem is, though, too, the refs didn't give the Jets another chance in the fourth quarter to put up additional points because of that shitty horse collar call that I played in the intro. In what world is that a horse collar? In what world? I know there's the cliches, there's the things you could say like, oh, the Steelers put themselves in this position, blah, 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 this and that. I get it. We should have taken care of business more in the first half of the season. But man, I feel like the way we ended the season, it's arguable that the Steelers are a top 3 or 4 AFC team right now. And even if they would be considered underdogs going up against some of these potential other AFC teams that are in the playoffs, I would have at least liked to seen it because I do think we can handle our business. We could hold our own against some of these other top teams in the AFC right now, just based off how we finished the season. Again, I get it, blah, blah, blah. Steelers should have never even been in this spot in the first place, or they should have never put themselves in this spot in the first place. I just feel like it would have been interesting to see because I do think we are one of the hottest teams in the league right now. And I think yesterday's Browns game proved that even more. Pickett, in my opinion, I think that was his best game all season. I mean, it goes hand in hand with him continuing to improve as the season goes on. And the stats aren't probably going to show it because what he finished with, less than like 200 yards. His completion percentage wasn't anything crazy. Had a touchdown. But I'm going more based off his demeanor and how he led the team and how comfortable he looked out there. Some of the shots he was taking downfield, people were trying to question Pickett's arm strength earlier on whenever we drafted him, even throughout the season. I felt like he put any of those questions to bed just through his play, but this was another example of that. I mean, some of the throws he was making and just barely missing, this is the gunslinger type of mentality, the gunslinger type of quarterback that we thought we were getting whenever we did draft Pickett. So it was really good to see that. The connection between him and Pickens looks like it's at its peak right now. This is all why, going back to the beginning, why I'm bummed that we're not going to the playoffs, because I think we are peaking at such a good time in terms of this season. But this is something to build on, man. There are a ton of good things, a ton of positive things to be excited about heading into the offseason. Like, I think we got our guy in Pickett. I don't think there's any question in that. I think we got our wide receiver one for the future in Pickens. Deontay, a little bit of a bummer game. He had a couple drops. The one was a borderline fumble. But again, he does too much other good stuff to completely write him off. It's just a shame he can't be more consistent. But I guess that's really who Deontay is. He's going to be a borderline Pro Bowl receiver, get up to around 900 to 1,000, maybe 1,100 yards. Will be over 80 receptions year in, year out. Like, that's a really good receiver. But going back to Pickett and Pickens, I feel like that's going to be the connection that mostly resembles, a Big Ben to AB type of thing. In the future here. Najee Harris, he was running hard. He eclipsed 1,000 yards on the season. Jaylen Warren, same thing. That one play where Pickett was getting sacked and just like kind of shuffled it out to him, and then he still got the first down. I don't know if he actually got the first down. Refs gave him a good spot. But another like incredible play by him, just showing his shiftiness and willingness to pick up tough yards. Defense, it was same old shit, man. Like, we had DeMonte Casey making plays, Levi Wallace with the interception, Minka Fitzpatrick delivering some big hits, TJ Watt, Alex Highsmith getting after Deshaun Watson, Cam Hayward, Ogunjobi disrupting the middle. I was liking what I was seeing from Mark Robinson out there. Just overall, it was a really good defensive performance. Deshaun Watson was able to escape and make some plays on his feet, but overall, the coverage was good enough where he wasn't making that many plays down the field. Just a really good, solid performance to end the season. We put up 28 points. Could have been more had we challenged the Najee Harris touchdown on our first drive. 28 points could have been, like 35 right there. Hold the Cleveland Browns offense to 14. Get some nice interceptions. Just play good complementary football, because when we got interceptions, we put up points up on the board. And, offense, we didn't put the defense in really bad harm's way with any turnovers or interceptions. Good, clean game. Again, I wish we could see what it would look like in the playoffs for this season. I know there's going to be a lot of talk right now. We're not even, we're not even 24 hours removed from the game ending. There's talks about Canada, Brian Flores getting a potential defensive coordinator opportunity with the Browns. I think they requested to interview him. Trying to think anything else. Terrell Edmonds says that he wants to be back. Cam Hayward's talking about potentially being cut, that he still wants to be here, but he knows it's a business. So there's a lot of rumor, speculation swirling around right now, but I just wanted to use this Big Deke news to focus on yesterday's game and just kind of what happened yesterday as a whole, and us getting robbed of the playoffs a little bit. But no, that's it for this edition on a Monday. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys thought of the game. If there's anything to take away from this one and what you think about the Steelers and the future, whatever. Just drop your general comments, how you think the season ended and whatnot down below. But stay chilling on a Monday. Peace.